I'm just stopping through. It's your girl, Sassy Seraphim, and I'm just stopping through to say, look, a lot of times I've noticed that, people either do things to, a lot of people please. Okay, even when it comes down to their personal beliefs, their beliefs is usually what someone else believes or what they was indoctrinated with. What I've learned in spirituality is you have to go with what resonates with you. And what resonates with you may not be what resonates with the people that are around you. Most likely it's not. It leads you on a journey to find yourself and to trust yourself, believe yourself, love yourself, accept yourself. That's generally, and to be the better version of yourself that you can be. And with that, it opens you up to learn more knowledge because you're learning more about yourself. And that's pretty much the best part of the journey is like the more you know about yourself, the more you can understand people around you. You can understand the effect of yourself around others, and you can understand the things that you really like. You can gravitate more towards those than staying around stuff that you were just around because that's what you grew up knowing or the people around you did, or you understand what I'm saying. It can lead you to being alone for a minute because you have to figure yourself out. But once you start learning yourself, you'll start to take that alone time on a daily basis for yourself. It won't be such a hermit mode. You'll start to want to feed your own, water your own flowers instead of looking for things outside of you to water your flowers. You understand? You'll want to learn how to read your own self. Excuse me. Read your own self. Excuse me. And to heal your own self, to get yourself out of mental ruts. A lot of this world is mind, and you have to your own mind. And a lot of people don't want to do that because it goes against the grain. When I started going against, well, I always been against the grain. I always been someone that was, hard head, soft, but yeah, but really soft. Let me just say that, and that's figuratively and what have you. But I learned my lessons, but I learned them and I elevated. The universe elevates you to different levels once you learn your lessons, and even the ones you think, well, what's going to happen after this? Sometimes you just got to take the chance and see. Sometimes you got to take the chance to see. The biggest thing about a spiritual journey is you're actually taking a chance on yourself. You actually taking a chance on believing in yourself and what you can do regardless of the people around you. And it can start off rough, but you will soon find there's people along that journey that are on that alignment with you, either to show you some part of yourself you need to improve because we're reflections. Like if you keep running into a liar, it's because some way you're lying to yourself. You keep running into somebody that's an addict in some way, whether it be sex, food, shopping, it's because you're addicted in some way to an energy or something. You understand? You keep running into people that want to latch onto you. That's because you have an abandonment issue. You haven't worked out yourself. And sometimes, you have worked out all of these issues and people run to you because they think you're a sucker. And that's when they run to find out. But I guess I made a video before this, and the meaning of that video was to say you have to follow your own path. And the path will lead you to your inner happiness where it can't be shaken by what's going on outside of you. But you have to be brave enough to follow that own path. Even when people along your path seem to be on your path and trying to help you and direct you, sometimes it's not, it doesn't resonate with what's really going on with you. Only you know what's going on with you, and you got to stop lying to yourself so you can progress. Because when you lie to yourself, you you shorten yourself. You're shorting yourself of the betterment. You understand what I'm saying? Say You know damn well you need to get out of a relationship, but you so comfortable and you lie, we fine, we good, not knowing that the actual freedom you can feel by releasing that and finding yourself or staying in a relationship. Because a lot of times you'll be happy in a relationship and the people around you aren't happy for you, so they try to get you out of a relationship. They try to get you to do what they're doing. You understand? That's why men and women say that they shouldn't be friends with people that are single because, you know, birds of a feather. But at the same time, you could actually have a mind of your own and do what's best for you. Like, you know your journey. The biggest part of your journey is to stop lying to yourself and to be consistent with yourself on your journey. When you're consistent with yourself, show up for yourself, like dang, I need to call the student loan people. Boom. Dang, I ain't called the student loan people. Next thing you know, you in default because you ain't called the student loan people. But if you would have showed up for yourself, you might have found out that that student loan was forgiven. You know what I'm saying? Show up for yourself. Do the hardest things first. Get it out the way. Boom. Do the hard shit. Get it out the way. Then knock down the easy stuff. Make a list. That's the easiest thing to do is jot down 4 or 5 things you need to do. Get the tires changed. Get an oil change. Take the kid to the dentist. Go to the doctor. Write it down. Get it done. You understand? But show up for yourself. Once you start showing up for yourself, the universe starts showing up for you. Once you start being consistent with yourself, the universe start being consistent with you. And the things might change around you because they're not in alignment. Now, when things start changing, don't always mean that that person was bad or that person was bad or that situation was bad. It just wasn't for you. It is okay. Life goes on, time goes on. It might be uncomfortable for a minute, but that means growth. You either take that time to learn something new, discover something new about yourself, or rest. A lot of times, you get your best ideas after you had some good rest. But either way, show up for yourself. Show up for yourself in your walk, in your journey, whatever that may be. And watch how it don't matter who clap for you once you start winning because you look around and you showed up for you. You clap for you. Then it'll be easier for you to accept the claps from others because you know you earned it. You deserved it. You worthy of it because you showed up for you. You know how much work it took for you to get there. Excuse my son in the background. Boo Bear gonna be on camera. Whether you hear him or not, he gonna be on camera. That boy is made for the tissue. But anyways, look. Show up for yourself. Alright? Walk your walk consistently. Start with just going to work. Stop taking everything personal that somebody else say when it's just about the job. Start by that. Start by doing little stuff around your house to make you feel better. Make your house a home wherever it is, even if it's a hotel room. Wherever it is, make your house your home, your space. Start telling people no. Hey, I'm sorry, dog. Especially when you see they had so many more options, but yet they put it on you like it's a guilt trip. Start telling people no. When people say it's you, or you feel like everybody's saying it's you that's the problem, remove yourself. Then what's the problem? Remove yourself. Regardless of the title, forget the title. People love to hold on to the title. Oh, that's my cousin. That's my brother. That's my mama. Okay, but what type of person is that person? And yes, it's gonna hurt if you have to remove yourself from that person. But in the end, it's gonna better you. You don't know if that person is a blessing blocker or not. And if it's supposed to be mended, it will be. And that's in all relationships and situations. But you can't keep running around holding on to guilt or letting somebody gaslight you because they did something for you a long time ago and now they holding it over your head like you owe them your life. But when the truth of the matter is they did a little bit just to make sure that when they needed you, they could say that. But when you really needed somebody, where was everybody at? Did they scatter like roaches? But you had to show up for you. That's why you got to start learning you. Get into you. Be strong about you. And I ain't talking about doing some old ratchet stuff because see, I don't do nothing to try to mess up my karma for nobody. I'm talking about do things to make yourself the better version of you so you could be proud of you. Not just your kids. Don't you want to be proud of you? You can say, I did that. Whatever it is, whether you the best sausage maker at the factory, whether you the best pizza maker at the pizzeria, whether you the best call center agent at the call center, the best doctor, ain't nobody study or help you do all that. You know what I'm saying? Went through the training and the people, different attitudes and all. You did that. But you got to give yourself props. You got to accept yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to become whole and one with yourself and get on that journey. Like, get on the journey. What's wrong with wanting to heal instead of hold on to your trauma as a crutch? You want to be that person that always hold on to your everything's happening at you? Don't take accountability for nothing. It's all somebody else did it. We'll figure it out. You'll get it together. But for right now, because my son here, I know he's going to say something.
So, I want to go right here.
Hold on. I'm still doing a video. Hold on. I knew he was going to stop it, but look, I'm going to have to do a video with him when I finish. All I'm trying to say is get on your walk your walk. Don't let nobody veer you off of it. Distractions are going to come. Tests are going to come. But the stronger you get within standing in your power and who you are and knowing exactly who you are, where can't nobody tell you or put you in some kind of projection that you know you're not because you don't even answer to that type stuff. You can't answer to who you ain't. You know what I mean? Anyways, look. Hopefully I dropped some gems. Hopefully y'all can pick them up. Make a beautiful crown out of it. I'll talk to y'all later. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.